Hello and welcome to the Vedic Lunar Scope. Today is the 22nd of November, 2015. The moon is in the middle portion of the sign of Aries, and over the course of the day today, it's going to be transiting the nakshatra of Revati. In addition to that, we've just had the sun shift into Sagittarius, where it's joining both Mercury and Saturn. And with this shift happening, you're being able to see what needs to be done in order to make a change in a particular direction. And you may have to put a lot of energy into what you're trying to achieve in order to create a shift. And over the course of the day today, you're likely only going to see small measures of progress. But don't let that disappoint you, because a small shift is actually more meaningful than you might think it is. It's actually a mark of what is soon to come, which is an even bigger shift. Please remember, the greatest achievements in life, they don't just happen through putting your effort into something and seeing an immediate result. Instead, they take time. They take movement, small progresses over time and over longer periods of time until greater momentum builds and a real shift is able to take place. And it's also going to require a greater level of discipline on your part. You're getting perhaps a little bit antsy with the process and wanting to take harsher action in order to create a change, but that harsher action isn't actually necessary. You need to restrain yourself just a little bit. You need to be patient. You need to stick with the approach that you've had so far. Something is going to shift. It's going to shift a little bit today, and then further down the line, not much longer from now, it's going to shift at an even greater level. With Revati Nakshatra, there's always a feeling of a state of limbo. How we feel about that particular waiting period is different, dependent upon many different circumstances. And with this particular instance, you're aware that some other developments need to take place for you to see the movement that you need to see. Ultimately, that's what Revati is about. It's about nurturing a situation. It's about being in between one phase of your life and another. Something has completely been eliminated, but nothing new has yet begun. And sometimes it's really difficult being in that state of limbo, but if you recognize that sometimes that waiting period is very necessary so that everything can kind of build and come together and finally shift the momentum in your favor so that you can achieve the level of success that you're hoping to achieve. The lunar tithi today is Shukla Dwadashi. It's the 12th day of the bright half of the moon. And with this particular energy, there's the desire to preserve something. There's the recognition that you're giving life to something, and that something is very worthwhile. That shift that you're trying to create is very worthwhile. So you're willing to put the energy and effort that you need to put into the situation, and you're able to see all the little things that need to be done, and you're willing to wait, and that's very good. The solar lunar yoga today is Siddhi, and Siddhi is going to allow you to have a small accomplishment today, but you're going to see that little thing that's small as actually something that is bigger, and that's going to help you. That's going to help to shift that momentum. That's going to help to shift things in your favor. Just a reminder about my website where you can book an astrological consultation with me should you be interested. In addition, if you enjoy these daily Vedic lunar scopes, there is also a full-length course on the nakshatras that I've done with fellow astrologer Ryan Korzak, which will cover a description of each particular nakshatra, in addition to showing you some techniques with which to work with the nakshatras in interpretation. That's going to do it for the Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 22nd of November, 2015. Until next time, please take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.